Hello, and welcome to Module 2 of the Freshman Year Experience. I'm Kim Keegan, Vice President for Students and Community Development here at Manchester Community College, and I'd like to welcome you to Student Services and Support. There are many areas of the college that you could have as a support for your experience here during your freshman year, and I'd like to walk you through some of those. I know you've probably met with many people in our school already that are helpful. And the first people you meet with were admissions, of course. You maybe have met with them at a college fair or even at your own high school or even at an open house. So you already know them and you know where they are. They're located in the hub area of our college, which is in the center or the heart of our student center here at the college. They also have just close to them financial aid, and you may have met with those too during freshman year and your freshman year experience so far. You'll know where they are located too. They're in the hub. Next to them would be the registrar's office, and I'm sure that you've met with those as well when you were registering for your class. After you registered for your class, you then went on up to the bursar's office and paid for your classes. These are all services that are provided for our students, and you should familiarize yourself with those because you'll be doing quite a few of these functions while you're here as a freshman and hopefully on as a senior. In addition to some of those services, we also have our bookstore, which is located down our main hall of Knox Building. I'm sure all of you have probably gone to the bookstore already and received quite a shock from some of your textbook prices, but you know there are different ways of providing for your textbooks in rentals or online, so don't be afraid to consider those opportunities as well. You don't need to have an actual physical book in your hand to be able to complete your classes. So please ask the bookstore staff for help. And at this joint or juncture, I'd like to talk to students about probably the most important thing that they can do, and that's to ask. ASK, 3 letters. That's the most important word that you probably have as a freshman. We want you to ask us if you have a question. You know, we are here to help you, and we have no idea what your questions might be unless you ask us. We have many skills available to us, but mind reading isn't one of them. So if you do have questions, please ask one of our staff members. We'll talk about that a little later. So in addition to the bookstore and to the functions in the hub that I've just gone over, we have some other services that you may or may not be aware of. One of them happens to be the Child Care Center. So if you do have needs for a child care center, we have one here right on our campus. So that's something that is available to our students, and you should stop on down there. They're actually pretty close to the bookstore. You'd take a left-hand turn if you were to go down our main hallway in Knox Building to access the child care center. So that's something certainly that's available to you should you need that service. So other services that are available to our students certainly is our cafeteria. And our cafeteria is just beyond our NPR room, which is the large gym space. And they're open from 7:30 in the morning, Monday through Thursday, until 5:30, Monday through Thursday. And Friday they close at 2 o'clock. So you have plenty of opportunities to go there after your class or just before class to grab a coffee, maybe a sandwich. So there are facilities here on campus for you to eat when you're here with us during the day. Upstairs from them, we have a fitness center, and that is open from 7 o'clock in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. And that has an array of different physical things that you may want to do, working out on our weight machines, on our elliptical trainers. And we also have functions that take place during in the NPR during the day too. So we have dedicated times for basketball, for volleyball, and for paddleball too. So there are many things that you can do while you're here at the school, waiting for class to start or just after class. There's some students that need to come and spend the whole day here because they'll be utilizing the bus service so that they can't go off and on campus if they have a car. So there are things for you to do here on campus while you are waiting for class or just after class. So please remember to do that. Upstairs past the fitness center, you'll see 2 other offices, and those are student offices. One is Student Senate. That's our governing body that is run by students who are here at the college, managing the functions and your ideas and questions and desires to have your student life be a different experience for you. So you certainly, if you have an interest in that governing experience, you can apply to be a vice president or to be a secretary or maybe even the president of student life. So that opportunity is available to you too. Student Senate is responsible for utilizing the fees that are paid in student fees, that you've been able to do that down at the Bursar's office. Student Senate takes the time to figure out what to do with that money and what would be the most appropriate use of that money. Many of the funds go to funding our different student clubs. We have over 35 clubs that we have here at the college, and they rank anywhere from gaming to guitar club to fitness clubs. And if you don't find a club that you have an interest in, you can certainly start one, and we encourage that with our students as well. So not only do we have Student Senate upstairs, but we have it's called the CAB Center, and that is the Center for Activities here on campus. They bring speakers to campus. We also have other functions that take place. They have dances, they have fun runs, they have movie night, all of the things that you would think about outside of your classroom experiences that would be lots of fun for you to do. So they're the ones that are responsible for that, and they're always looking for volunteers for that particular area too. So if you have an interest in getting involved, CAB is a wonderful way of doing that here on our campus, and we'd certainly appreciate it. Next to our office of CAB, we have the Office of Student Life, and that would be Eileen Clay. She's our director. She's the one that oversees Senate and CAB, and she is their direct contact to administration. So she's a good person to know here on campus. Another good person to know on campus is Terry Chisholm. Terry Chisholm's office is directly across from Eileen's, and she's our student support person. So should you be having any difficulties with class or some other personal problems, take a swing on in and speak with Terry about that. She's located upstairs in our student center. So I think I've probably gone through most of the things that Student Services has provided for our students here on campus. I hope that you do take advantage of them while you are here. We want to help you. Most of the people that are here, if not all of them, have a direct impact on our students' ability to succeed here, and we want to be able to help you. So in ending, I want to say the most important word that I have to say during this introduction is to ask. Please ask if you have a question. That's the most important thing for you to do. We want to be able to help you, and that's what we're here for. So I hope you have a wonderful freshman experience, and I look forward to seeing you around campus.